Elizabeth Holmes on trial. Her legion of fans.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay, I think I have to do something. It's very soft. Your voice is very soft. I have to increase the volume either on my side or I have to see what else is going on here.
Dr. Abbasi, can you hear me?
Yes, I do hear you. It's a little
Okay,
soft. Let me increase the
I'm
volume.
I'm the person who's going to be interviewing you.
Okay.
Don't increase your volume too much because the problem is when you do that, your voice has feedback and you get a high-pitched
Oh, I see.
sound.
I see.
Yeah. So can you hear me well enough right now?
You know, it's not.
Little.
It's just a little softer. I have difficulty understanding you. It's a little too soft.
Okay.
Let me see what I
All
can.
right, go
Okay,
ahead and
it's
turn
better.
it up.
It's better now.
Is it better?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, they just need to prompt the teleprompter. There we go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's time to talk health, and today I'm joined by Dr. Hamid Abbasi, a neurosurgeon who's transforming spinal surgery and training surgeons across the country on his revolutionary procedure. Welcome to the show, Dr. Abbasi.
Thank you for having me.
You have found a way to do back surgery on patients without it being such a life-altering surgery, and it has minimal downtime. You don't have to do the large incisions that most of us fear. Tell us about this.
Well, for a very long time, to approach the spinal pathologies, we have to open up the patient and cause significant damage. As a matter of fact, traditional surgery, we cut the muscle, we fillet the patient open, we cause bleeding, we cook the tissue, literally with electricity, we cook the tissue to get where the problem is. Now we just don't have to do that anymore. We can approach the spine with a tube that is a little thicker than a pencil to get to where the problem is, get the job done and get out of there. And the difference is that now we can do that surgery on 80-year-old people safely and send them home next day, versus open surgery would be not an option for many patients, including elderly or obese patients. Now we can do those surgery very safely.
Yeah, and we're showing video right now of one of your patients walking just 2 hours after the back surgery. Is this typical?
For our patient, is. And as well, the minimal invasive surgery has come to existence in the last 10-15 years more and more in the spine. Many of those surgeries can be done on a very selected group of patients. Like, you just have to open up or just Google spine surgery. Everybody prides themselves about doing minimal invasive surgery. It's a very broad kind of term. I think what's different between us and other minimal invasive technique is that we do it in the worst scenarios, like people with a 500-pound patient or patient who are 90-year-old and 5 other MIS surgeon has told them that they cannot have that surgery. We have shown to be able to do this surgery consistently in variety of pathologies that otherwise wouldn't be even a candidate for what other surgeons call MIS surgery.
So we have about 30 seconds left. Who is the ideal candidate for this surgery?
Ideal candidate is any person with a spinal pathology that need a fusion, especially if other surgeons have told them surgery is not an option for them because of their age, high weight, and so on. We can do those surgery very safely and put them back on their lives.
All right. Thank you so much. This is amazing. And we want to tell people they can go to inspiredspine.com for more information. Thanks for joining us today, Doctor.
Thank you very much for having me.
Do you want me to ask him? How'd you feel about that, Dr. Abbasi?
About what? About the interview?
Yes.
Oh, it's fantastic. You did a great job. Yeah,
No,
focusing
you did
to
a
the
great
point.
job. No,
Focusing-
that's amazing. I remember interviewing you about this last year, and I was amazed back then. I still am. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, I think the idea here is that if you just need to literally Google spine, and then everybody pride themselves to have 2 cases. They put all their 2 cases online and truly milk it out. We have
Yeah.
over 1,000 testimonials of people who
Wow.
have been told by 7 surgeons. Like we just had a patient, 500-pound patient, by a panel of 7 surgeons in Cleveland Clinic, which is one of the most advanced hospitals in the world.
Yes.
7 surgeons told that patient he will die of the surgery.
Hmm.
We did that surgery in 2 hours and sent the patient home 2 days later. So, and we are consistent about our results, and we have actually done those studies. I truly recommend for you to there is a chart you should look at. If you just Google NIH for National Institute of Health, NIH, Abbasi, Olive, obesity, these 4 terms, there's a paper out there, and there is actually, we put a lot of effort, even in our educational papers, that it's for regular people understandable. So it is really worth to look into options, and I think thank you
Yes.
for giving us opportunity to bring the message to the broader public, because the true beneficiary of this technology is your grandma.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
okay?
so much, Doctor.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Recording stopped.